somebody tell me where we left off last time.
So we investigated the old mine and found a bunch of mean locks and had an epic battle. And then we went deeper into the mine and found some folk that they had been turning into mean locks who decided that they didn't want to be alive anymore because of their horrible disfigurements. So then they asked Dwynnon to guide them into the next life, which Dwynnon didn't really want to do. And then the other people guided them into the next life, and Dwynnon was horribly mentally scarred forever, and that's where he left off.
Okay. And where are you guys headed next? Back to Candlekeep?
Yeah, because there was a big head that appeared in front of us and said, "There's a bout of madness. You need to return."
Right.
Oh, I came back just the nick of time.
Just the nick of time. Okay. Headed back to Candlekeep. You see that everything is sealed off a little bit more than usual. And it's pretty late at night, but there's a lot more activity than normal. And everybody who comes up to the gate, including yourselves, is getting screened for something. So a couple of guards walk up to you, and they're just standing next to you listening, but you're not sure what they're listening for.
Something the matter?
Standard protocol. Just need to make sure you're not humming anything.
Bouts of madness, we were told.
Oh, you got the message.
Grain nods, yeah.
Well, and he waits a second again, and he says, well, you can come in, just... Well, watch out. Everybody's on pretty high alert right now. No singing.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
No bards. We're fine.
And he lets you in the side door into Candlekeep. Now, does anybody have anything they want to purchase here before we get into the meat of it?
I'd say we're good. Grain needs a brass brazier, but you don't go and you buy that. No. So,
Yep.
yeah, no, grain's good.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
It's pronounced brazier for like the torch thing.
Brazier is the thing you wear.
Right.
You know, that's good to know. Thank you. I'll write that one down.
I'm sorry to correct you, but it's made me laugh both times you said that.
Same.
Yeah, Grain just wants to buy one of those. Okay, I'll write that one down.
Grain needs to keep those puppies in check. Alright, who wanted to buy components?
I could... Nah, I'm good. I'm good for this session.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright, you can see that everyone is kind of circling around the inn. Oh,
like
Damien's here.
Sealed off or overflowing.
Damien,
yes, hello, Damien.
Do you have a thing for me? a token. It's fine if you get it to me in the next couple minutes. Yeah, so everybody's kind of milling around the outside of the inn. You even see people kind of suiting up in what looks like hazmat suits.
Vidic is gonna kind of go up to the crowd and stand kind of on the edges of it and see what he can pick up from overhearing.
Buttercup's gonna stand kind of near him too.
Okay. One second, I'm trying to remember how to freaking purge this guy out of my Twitch chat. I don't remember.
No.
Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. So you hear most people are trying to stay silent for some reason. The silence is eerie, in fact.
Does it look like they're like looking at each other, or are they like kind of focused on maybe the door of the inn or anything like that?
They're all
Anything,
being
like, getting everyone's
very
attention right now.
they're all being very careful to look and listen at each other.
Vidic's gonna kind of like walk up next to someone and like looking in the same direction as they are and be like, "What's happening?"
The guy seems startled, and he says, "Oh, well, you'll probably have to go inside. You're the adventuring party, right?"
And Vidic kind of like perks up and says, "We're an adventuring party."
Yeah, the Candlekeep adventuring party, right?
The Candlekeep adventuring party. And he's nodding.
Well, everyone's been waiting for you. I think they want you to go inside. But honestly, I think it's a death mission. But I probably shouldn't have said that.
Probably shouldn't have.
And Vidic kind of like looks back at Buttercup and then like back at the rest of the group and tries to look at them meaningfully, take their temperature, how they're feeling about this.
Well, what is there to lose? And then Dwayne pushes open the door, goes inside.
It is a challenge, my dears.
Grain shrugs.
Yeah,
We've
I'll
been-
follow him in.
Doing well so far.
All right. As soon as you get to the inside of the inn, there are some stairs down, and you can see that they've been locked up really tight, as if they're obviously containing something down there. And as you get close, one of the senior scribes who you've recognized around doesn't say much. In fact, he doesn't say anything. He just starts unlocking the door and kind of motions to you like, "Are you ready?"
Can you at least get out a scratch pad? Write to us? Explain, maybe?
He pulls out a small piece of paper and he writes down, "We don't know how it works yet." And then he scratches it out really fast.
The madness or the singing?
He nods his head yes.
Very specific. Thank you. Seems like we should minimize talking.
Buttercup nods yes.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay, he opens up the door very quickly, and everyone in the room clasps their hands to their ears as hard as they can.
Raylan kind of does the same thing, seeing as everybody's doing that.
And he motions you inside very quickly.
As Grain heads in, is she actually hearing anything?
Nothing.
Vidic like puts his hands up to the side of his head and then realizes he doesn't have ears and then puts his hands down.
Buttercup's gonna like push Dwenin forward a little bit in front of her.
I go like with slow, heavy, sad steps. Start going down the stairs.
Oh, I should also mention that it is raining today as well.
Okay. Can kind of hear the light pitter patter on the roof.
Yeah. Only because of flavor though. Because I just remembered that Vidic tried to figure out what the weather was going to be like that one time.
Thank you.
Okay, I will move you guys over. So you guys find yourselves in the basement down here, and it looks pretty sweet. So it's a big circular room. Those things near the middle are all big library stacks. There are chairs and statues along the outside of the circle. You all can see this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. And in the very center of the room, there's a hole that looks down onto the lower floor. And as you all enter, the door is slammed behind you and locked back up. You can hear the lock and the chains clanking. And walking up to you is a wizened old human woman. You have no idea how old she is, but she looks like she's older than 100 at least. And she walks up and she's faintly humming something under her breath, but then she shakes her head and snaps out of it, and she says, Oh, are you the ones that have come here to save us?
Grain nods, not speaking.
Oh, it's fine, dearest. They're just taking this all a little bit too seriously up there.
Ma'am, save you from what exactly?
Well, I don't know much about it. It's the... Well, I called it the singing madness.
Sounds serious.
Well, when I got here about, 600 years ago and first became a scribe, the same sort of thing was going on, but, well, back then you could just cut the afflicted's heads off and go along your way, but now with politics being the way they are, I believe that they want to find a more or less bloody way of dealing with it.
Yeah, can't imagine why. Grain says, like, head tilted, like, somewhat, maybe a smidge sarcastically.
I mean, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable solution to the problem, but I guess we'll play along with these politics.
Yes, well, I should take you all to your rooms. It is quite late, and, well, keep your voices down. I believe the child is sleeping.
Child.
Yes, Edgar will be quite angry if you wake her up. She doesn't go to bed easily. She's been having a bit of behavioral problems lately.
Well then, woman, hop to it. Take me to my room.
Okay. She walks past you to the staircase that you came down, and you see that it goes quite a bit further down. Let's see if I can select all of your tokens. Oh my gosh, I can. So you go down one floor. You following me?
Yeah, let me go down. Yeah, I can see.
And you see as you're on this floor for just a moment, you see a human gentleman that looks like a scribe standing at a large desk. And he's got his hands on the desk, and he looks... you'll see, Kiwi. He looks like he's very deep in thought. And then finally, you all go down one more floor. Let me put you all down.
As we're kind of walking, Grain's kind of listening out. Hearing any humming as we're moving along? Or not really?
You did for a moment when you saw the man, but as soon as he saw you, he shut up. And she's leading you down this hallway.
I'm gonna say, since it's kind of dimly lit, Grain's kind of following after whoever seems to be able to kind of confidently navigate through this.
Yeah, so this entire place is lit by little torches, like little lanterns that are absolutely filled to the brim with fireflies. And down here, they are less frequent than up the stairs, possibly because people are sleeping.
Yeah,
And
Grain will
she
follow
leads you
behind,
right
but-
down the hallway.
At a certain point, Grain kind of like just stops just because it's getting so dark.
Yeah, she opens up the door in front of you. And it opens up into a little kitchen where there is a kinku here. And I will send you a picture. Actually, let's see if I can show a big picture. I don't rightly know. I'll just show it on Discord
Okay.
since I'm not 100% on this.
Yeah, you have to like share
Roll20
it to all
business.
of us through Roll20. Or I think there's a button you can click that says show to players.
Yeah, but it doesn't show exactly the art I'm trying to show.
Okay, okay. There's kind of this awkward moment as Grain kind of enters her way into the room, spying this Kenku. Blinks once, twice.
And the Kinku looks at you and kind of like bobs her head to the right and says, "Meow," and then goes back to working on dinner. Anyway, follow me.
Right.
And she opens this door. And brings you to your rooms at the end of the hall. And as you walk down the hallway, you can see a little girl just for a moment lying in her bed. But you can tell she's not asleep. She's actually drawing something. She's like got her covers over her, but like you can tell that she's drawing under her covers.
Grain kind of smiles a little bit at that.
She opens those two rooms there at the end of the hallway, and she points to each room and says, "Sorry, it's not much. We just have a few rooms open."
This will work.
Thank you.
Crinkle will be handing out dinner in a few moments.
The Kenku?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she said, as she's walking away, she says, "I'll see you in the morning."
Good night.
Yes, good night, woman. Now, thank you for this. Goodbye.
And she's gone. A few minutes later, you can hear dinner being plated up. It sounds like clanking and clanging, but you feel like you have a few moments to talk.
We're kind of separating ourselves into rooms at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, I see that.
I will say Grain kind of goes to the top room with Buttercup. Girls get their own room.
Yes.
All of you are obviously, you don't really know what's going on, but Buttercup, you start to hear this tune in your head. And then Grain starts to hear it. And then everyone starts to hear it. And I will put it in general, if it will let me. Oh, yeah. And I will play it for Twitch chat as well.
There's like a moment where Grain flinches at it because it sounds like someone poorly playing a piano.
Yes.
she kind of presses a hand against the side of her face, rubbing at her eyes, grimacing.
As you're doing this, you start to notice yourself humming it. And then do you stop yourself?
Can Grain actually hum it? She's a Kenku.
Yes, I believe you can.
It's actually
just
like, it sounds exactly like the keys being played, so it's even more obnoxious because it doesn't have the benefit of being hummed by a person. It is literally
Yeah.
those noises being like transcribed, quite literally.
We have got to solve this mystery.
Grain like
As
just
soon
like
as
claps her beak
I
shut.
come out. Buttercup's gonna rush into the hallway real fast and look into the room with the gentleman and be like, "Do you hear that blasted sound? We need to solve this now."
And you hear all four of them humming the same song.
Yeah, and Valen's kind of tapping his foot and kind of rocking his head while he does it as well.
Yeah, Vidic is kind of like sitting, sort of curled up with his knees up next to one of the beds on the floor, just going da da da.
Buttercup's gonna like go around kind of like smacking them with her staff, being like, stop it, shut up.
Have you heard this song?
It's horrible.
Hearing it, dun dun, and she just like clamps her beak shut again, like wrapping her hands around it just to keep it closed. Looks distressed at the party.
And just a moment later, you see anyone in the hallway might see a little girl kind of peek out of her bedroom door at you, and she's got a pad of paper and a pen in her hand, like an ink quill. And then she pops back once you notice her.
Damn. Dun 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 dun. Shit.
Does anybody know where we've heard this tune before?
Started hearing it.
I hear it right now.
Still hearing it.
Dun 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 dun.
Stop.
A few moments later, Crinkle starts coming down the hallway holding plates of food. They seem to be pretty deep plates, and they have some kind of stew in them. And she starts handing them out.
Singing too.
Not at the moment, no.
Grain kind of reaches out a hand and grabs one of the bowls. Hurts the head.
And eventually all of you have bowls of stew. Well, plates of stew.
Crinkle, do you hear this?
Hear this?
The song. The sounds.
Crinkle looks a little disheveled at the mention of it. And she says, "Hear this," and then starts walking away.
Means yes.
Buttercup's slowly gonna start eating her food, but like her paws a little shaky, like she's going a little crazy.
Can we mitigate this? Less talking, maybe. Don't know how.
I get out my straw and start like drinking the stew through the straw in a hole in my mask. And
What happens when you get to a really big piece of beef?
it's a wide mouth straw.
Wow.
And kind of like the airy bubbling sound, you notice that I'm just sucking like it to the tune. So there's like
Going crazy with this?
I have an idea. And Vidic's gonna cast Druidcraft to try and create the sound of a bird or something, just like any kind of different sound. But it's gonna be a bird whistling, and it's gonna sound like.
Oh Jesus, that is loud.
Sorry.
Now the man from the higher floor is here, as well as the old wizened woman, and they both have plates of food. And the man comes up next to Vidic and peers into his into the little girl's room, and just watches her for a second, and then walks back into this room, up into the north room over here. And the old wizened woman goes down into presumably her room to the south.
They didn't explain much to us about this. Certainly don't want to behead myself.
Vidic's gonna look at the others and say, "I won't sleep tonight."
Well, music playing. Not sure how successful will be. Must have a source. Magical book? Magical object? Something.
Just for a second, this door down here right next to Vidic opens up, and you see a cat woman standing in the door, and she says, "Stop humming that incessant tune! I'm
Not-
trying to sleep."
Not trying to. Dun, 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 dun.
No! Ah! And then she slams the door shut.
When you
Well,
say
if
a
I could
cat
get it.
woman,
Yeah.
I'm assuming like from Batman.
No.
Tabaxi?
Tabaxi.
not a Buttercup style cat woman.
No, not Buttercup style.
Grain, not that I'm being racist or anything, but do you think you would maybe question Crinkle if he or she knows what's happening or what this incessant tune is?
Awful way to preface that. Never spoken to another Kenku. Wasn't raised around them.
Do you think maybe your presence can incite a feeling of, I don't know, like kinship towards her or something like that if you ask her questions?
You're making some large assumptions there, dear.
Grain kind of like crosses her arms, like kind of thinking, looking a little bit like she's debating it. And eventually says, "Don't know much about my kind. Do know travel in groups generally. Seek flock. Seek familiars. However, still territorial. Still wary of strangers. Imagine. Could try.
The little
No.
girl, you all noticed that the little girl is watching you again.
Kind of pause and pivot to turn and look in her direction.
And she
again.
hides behind the door.
Don't bite, you know.
Well, at least you don't bite, dear.
No teeth.
Do you guys want to go sleep and question these people in the morning, I don't really think they'd be quite cooperative if we kind of barge into their rooms at night.
Could sleep. Good idea. Try Kenku tomorrow. See if success. Maybe.
Try to sleep.
We'll see. And Grain kind of like takes her bowl of soup and heads back up into the top room to finish eating.
Buttercup will join her.
I think Vidic just invaded the Catwoman's room.
Sorry,
There
I
we
was
go.
trying to go back to the boys' room.
So what's the sleeping situation in the boys' room like? Is there like 4 beds for us, or would some of us like have to share a bed?
I don't think Vidic uses a bed.
Vidic is a floor guy.
There is one king-size bed in here.
What about the top room?
One king-size bed.
Tight fit.
Maybe
For
Buttercup can curl up at the end.
Oh no, for boys it'd be a tighter fit. I'd say for
Yeah.
those two, I mean they're dinky.
Buttercup does like to crawl underneath the covers completely and prefers to sleep at the foot of the bed.
I thought when you started with the C, I thought you meant cuddle, or you were gonna say cuddle, and
Nah, like curls up, like you know how cats will like kind of like
Mhm.
be like that perfect little circle.
yep.
Grain kind of watches as Buttercup goes underneath the covers and does that thing where you wanna where you tap like at one spot on the bed, like away from where the cat is to see if they go for it.
She does.
Cute. I'll say they kind of do this little tiny back and forth before Grain kind of like gets herself situated at the top of the bed.
You can't get rid of all your instincts.
And yeah, probably after eating, Grain would just conk out and head to bed.
All right.
Down
So
in
Dwayne
the
and Damien, I won't tell anybody if you guys won't, and I go into the one end of the bed.
I just kind of stand in the doorway and just stare at him quietly.
I mean, Twinin would be fine. He'd just get in the bed too, probably.
How did the stew taste?
It was fine.
Probably step out into the hallway, light up one of my cigars, and kind of slide down the wall and just kind of sit there and try to doze off.
All right.
yeah, I think Vidic is in a similar pose, but maybe against like the board at the foot of the bed, sitting kind of in the middle of the room.
All right. So this is your sleeping positions then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
After a couple hours, Damien, since you're out in the hallway, you hear singing coming from this room. And it sounds like lyrics. Like they're singing the same song, but this person actually has the lyrics.
I will kind of sneak up outside the door to try and listen for the words.
As you listen, you hear it's like a crying, and you can almost make out the word, but you can tell that this person is in some kind of distress.
I will check the door.
It is unlocked.
I will enter the room slowly.
All right. And I will... Let me kill this door. Whatever. And inside you can see the man from before. He is sitting in the corner of the room, or in the side of the room, on the ground. And he is bloody. He's been scratching himself deeply. And now you can hear the lyrics of the song. And as soon as you hear one word from the song, you know the entire song in your head. You know every word to the song. And I will send it to you. In fact, now that the door is open, everyone out here can just barely hear the lyrics of the song, and as soon as they do, everyone knows the song like they've known it their entire lives.
Even if we're asleep.
Yep. And I'm uploading it now, and I'll play it for Twitch chat here in a second once it uploads.
Is it Mr. Brightside?
Yes.
Oh no.
No.
Plot twist.
All right, playing it for Twitch chat.
See our mother scything wheat, forgotten husband sleeping near. With one swing she took his feet, with another took his ear. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime. See a dog that knows how to heal, never heeds plea nor command. Mother gave it a tasty meal, dog chose instead to eat her hand. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime. See a son doing his chore, washing clothes for the folk in town. Fell into the river's roar, sank to the bottom and drowned. Does the shadow have a name? Shemshime, Shemshime. Causes grief, avoids the blame. Shemshime, Shemshime.
Okay.
Vidic kind of rustles in his sleep, and grunts and hyperventilates, and wakes up with a snap and says, "Shemshine!"
Grain kind of wakes up in a similar state, and makes her way kind of out into the hallway, kind of standing there looking a little bit disheveled, kind of feathers, kind of like groomed out of order, just standing in a cold sweat, kind of glancing down both ways of the hallway to see if anyone's awake after that.
Could Valen possibly be sleep humming right now?
Oh yeah. Even in your sleep. In fact, you're not humming anymore. Humming is old hat. Now you're singing.
I will walk
Could
up
I
to
do
him.
like a performance check to see how good I am at singing?
No, I think you can just bang out a couple of the lyrics right now.
Oh god, no thanks.
Damien, as you see this man, he is clearly clawing himself to death in the corner of this room.
I will walk up to him and like grab his arms and hold him still.
He's going, Shemshime, Shemshime. And there's just blood all over the floor.
If I'm standing in the hallway, am I able to hear this?
Yes.
Grain kind of makes her way over, around this time.
Yeah, and you can see this horrible sight.
Oh. Literal madness, I see. But Grain, despite her tone, obviously is looking a little bit, definitely perturbed.
Get the old woman. See if there's anything to be done.
Vidic, cleric. Best bet. Get him to cleric. Something to heal this bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, Vidic, he's kind of gotten up and he's standing in the hall. I'll move him. But he kind of calls back to the room and says, Valen! Valen!
Wake Valen.
Okay, I'm up. What do you guys want?
Grain's gonna kind of come up by the man's side who's like kind of like bleeding profusely. Come on. No humming. Come on. Is trying to kind of help him stand up.
Just leave him still, and I'll give him a hand of healing.
Okay. You can see some of his wounds close, and you believe that he's okay for now.
Breathe. You okay? You're okay.
And his laborious singing seems to have stopped for a moment. He says, my daughter, is she okay?
Grain looks around the room. Is she in here?
No.
Ran off. Did you?
She's next door.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, right. Grain, feeling stupid and also like probably half asleep goes to check.
She looks very scared, and she's in her bed, completely surrounded by these awful drawings. And as you kind of walk in, you see that she has a drawing of a little boy drowning. She has a drawing of a woman cutting her husband's feet off with a scythe, and there's like plenty of blood just pouring out of his legs. And a picture of a dog biting a woman's hand off.
Like
And
the song lyrics.
In all of those pictures, there's a little black shadow up in the sky watching.
What's going on?
Got a situation. Grain's gonna kind of approach the girl's bed. You okay? Bad dream?
She says, bad dream.
It's okay. It'll stop. We're here to help. Okay?
She kind of stacks up the drawings and puts them under her bed, and she said, don't tell my daddy about the drawings. He said I'm not allowed to draw anymore.
drawing very scary things. Are you scared?
I draw what the man tells me to draw.
The figure?
Buttercup enters the room.
Does he
Bursts forth into the room.
tell you like the song? Or different?
He shows me the song.
My dear, he shows you the song. Could you tell me who he is?
Shemshime.
Ghosts again? Or worse? Grain says to Buttercup.
So Buttercup wants to think about it for a minute. And what kind of check should I do here to see if I know anything?
I don't know. Give me an idea. History, Arcana, religion.
There's a part of me that says Arcana because it's a magical thing happening to our brains. But maybe history would help. Hold on, let me see what I'm good at. That's probably a better idea.
That's what mattered.
Oh, yeah. Arcana and history, I have the same modifier. So, I'm just going to go with an Arcana check.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 7, so I don't know anything.
Nope, you don't know a damn thing. I can't see your roll for some reason.
Weird.
We're going to start getting worse. Grain kind of mutters quietly to Buttercup.
From the hallway, you hear Vidic kind of half singing under his breath, Shemshime, Shemshime.
As you're singing this, the Catwoman says, "That's it! I can't take it anymore! I'm busting out of this place!"
Wait.
And she pushes past Valen and Vidic, and she starts in a dead sprint toward up the stairs.
Oh shit.
Vidic's gonna chase her.
Go get her.
I have Valen screams, no you don't, and stop please! And I
We-
cast Hold Person.
Okay. She's going to fail. And she's going to get
Vidic
held
catches
in
up
this
to her.
hallway.
Vidic catches up to her and says, "Not safe. Don't go outside."
I don't want to just sit down here and die.
Do you know anything about the singing? Do you know anything at all that could maybe help us know what's happening right now?
All I know is I can't get it out of my head.
For the first time in his life, it occurs to Vidic to lie to this woman. And he says, "Worse outside."
How?
They're all like this. Outside, they're singing and dying.
You say we're better off in here? Make a, you're going to have to make a check for that,
Deception.
deception. Yeah, why couldn't I think of that word?
15.
Good enough. She says, "Let me go back to my room."
And I drop the hold person spell just so she can move.
All right, and she walks back to her room.
I'm gonna say while this is happening, Grain kind of closes the door to keep the little girl from kind of overhearing this.
Yes, because Buttercup has questions. So, my dear, you say he talks to you. Could you when does he come and speak with you?
I don't see him, but I hear him. I hear him talk about the man that gets his ear cut off and his feet. The little boy that drowned.
Hmm. When does this happen?
I think it already happened.
Well, when does he come and talk to you? Is it just random during the day or at night?
I can hear him right now. That song.
Just the song? Nothing other than those same things over and over again?
Just the same thing over and over.
Buttercup will breathe in deeply and be like, well, my dear, we are here to fix the problem,
We are.
and we'll fix this up right soon. And she's gonna just leave the room and go back into the hallway because she's irritated.
Grain's gonna kind of approach the girl's bed. Want me to tuck you in? Help you sleep?
Yes, I would ask you to sing to me like my daddy does, but not tonight.
Okay. Get some sleep. Okay?
Okay.
And Grain will just kind of go up and gently kind of tuck her in, fluff up her pillow for her.
All
We're
right.
here.
Hey, Buttercup, does the inside of that room did it seem magically inclined?
I didn't look.
It's around this time Grain kind of steps out, notices how crowded the hallway is. Let's go to a room.
And Vidic gestures to the kitchen down the hall.
Okay, Grain's gonna follow. This is going to get worse before it'll get better.
Do you guys think there's magic behind this? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I have the whole story.
Gotta be. Curse? Maybe?
How else would they be in our heads? And Buttercup is pacing back and forth.
Is there any way to stop all noise? At all? Drown it out with something else? Or no sound at all?
I don't really think I have the magic for that. I could possibly make you deaf, but I'm not sure I have the power to give it to all of us.
We gotta brainstorm something.
Bursting forth into the room is the old woman. Says, "It's gone. It's someone's stolen it.
Stole what?
One of the books that I was rebinding upstairs. Who would steal one of my books? I know it was on the table before."
Grain just blinks because this feels so off topic. But everyone is acting crazy.
Not that I'm being racist or anything, but I think
You
it
start
probably
like that.
was the Kenku.
Gray just like
Don't
throws
they
up
like
her
shiny
hands,
things?
just like
Buttercup like puts both paws on her face and covers it like, oh my god.
not always fixated. Shiny things, not always. Not. No.
Which Kinku?
Can you tell the difference?
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to blame an innocent person here, but should we check Crinkle?
Who here has a history of stealing books, though?
The old woman
Say
stomps
nothing.
with one foot and heads over toward Crinkle's room in a huff.
I
Oh,
keep pace
Valen.
with her right next to her.
Yeah, I follow her since I'm the one who kind of accused Crinkle of stealing it.
He just like has her hands on her forehead, just like, not all steal. Just knickknacks.
She is smacking on Crinkle's door as hard as she can. Is there no light down there? What the heck is going on with that?
I keep on getting like cut off at like each doorway and
doors,
the hallway.
The open doors are blocking it.
Annoying. Yeah, I'm still getting used to this, so we'll just have to deal with it for now.
I'll beseech her while she's doing that. Can you show me where the book was, and maybe we can start there?
She's banging on Crinkle's door. Open up! Crinkle, open up! And there's no response. I know you're hiding from me!
Does anyone have a way to calm her down?
I mean, we could hit her in the head and knock her out, but that's all I can do. I can't even do that.
Damien, you're a human. Maybe you should try.
Why are we fixated on race? Regardless,
world is a
yes,
horrible
you should
place.
try.
She's still banging on the door and no one's answering.
Hey,
I will
Grain,
pull her
are you
away
any
from the
good
door.
with locks?
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
make an assumption about that, Valen. Yes,
Well, I
good at
did
locks.
see you.
Damn it!
Well,
Gray
I did
kinda,
see you buy that really sketchy thing when we were in the market.
What? Man had too much money for own good, okay? And then, and then Gray kind of like marches past everyone and approaches the door. Move!
She
says to the
steps out of the way.
Gray goes up and she just pulls out her thieves' kit, and you hear her like angrily like making noises under her breath, and it sounds like plates being smashed against a wall, or like nails on glass. Just these really uncomfortable noises that she's repeating like swears as she fetches her thieves' kit and goes to unlock the door.
Okay.
Vader has forsaken us.
I'll go ahead and I'll roll a dexterity saving throws since that's the same as the
Yeah.
thieves' kit.
Buttercup's gonna tap Valen so that he sees that she's standing next to him and be like, "My dear, you need to work on your wording.
That's
Like,
a 21.
frankly, it sucks."
The
Sorry, I
door
thought that
pops
was
open,
Perfectly normal.
and inside is a grisly sight. Crinkle has been killed. There's blood everywhere in this room. Crinkle is lying in a pool of blood, and fireflies dart around her. And
Oh, shit.
lying in the blood is a big metal-bound book that has clearly been used to bash her head in.
Oh god.
Cleric. Or, like someone would scream, medic.
I think I have the correct spell for this. I can't really revive her, but we could talk to her. And I can't speak with dead.
Okay, what do you want to ask?
First of all, who killed you? Second of all, did you steal the book?
Well, you realize you're going to be speaking to a Kenku, right?
Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Did you steal the book?
Book?
Did you steal it? Yes or no?
Steal.
See, I told you guys she stole the book.
Not necessarily what that means.
There are bigger matters happening here, my dear, than the stolen book.
Could I possibly see her head nod while I'm speaking to that, or am I just hearing her?
You're just hearing her.
Did that
See?
man kill you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so we know who killed her.
Which man?
Was it Shemshime? Shemshime?
Man.
Was it that little girl's father?
Father.
Seems like that little girl's father probably killed her.
You're starting to wonder if all of that blood was his blood. Or if just some of it was.
I will
Yeah,
go
can I look to
back
see
and check if
how
he's
she
still there.
died? Can I look to see exactly how she died?
Yeah, you can tell that her head was absolutely pulped by this book.
Okay.
Is that book over there the one that you stole from the old lady?
No response.
Hey guys, do you have any more questions you want me to ask to this dead Kenku? Preferably yes or no questions.
Does it seem like there's no response because we hit the limit of 5 questions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buttercup wants to investigate the book and see what the book is.
Yeah, so you can't really tell much about the book from the outside other than on the spine is some sort of mechanical music box of some kind, but it looks badly damaged.
Can any of you fix this? Buttercup's gonna point at it.
Are you going to open the book?
I have some skill.
Yeah, I think I have a spell for that.
But yeah, I'll open the book. And I can read everything.
Well, good, because there's no words in this book. You open it up, and the music box starts playing, and the music box starts playing that song.
I immediately shut it.
And for the moment that it's open, you can see that it's like a picture book, like a clockwork picture book, and the pictures were starting to move, but then you close it.
As soon
See
as the
anything
music starts,
interesting?
Vidic starts singing along.
There's pictures in the book that move with the song, but I don't really want to hear the song any longer.
So do we even want to fix the book, or do we want to destroy the book?
Let's not fix it, but I think we should probably force ourselves to watch this.
Maybe.
Can I check the Kenku's body if she had anything valuable that might look like she stole it from something?
No. There's nothing. She doesn't look like she's stolen anything.
Buttercup will begrudgingly open the book.
And as the song starts playing again, there's a little ticking noise as the little, so the pop up little metal figures start to click, 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 and you can see it's a recreation of the rhyme. There's 4 quadrants. The one is the woman cutting her husband's feet off. The next one is the dog biting the woman's hand off, and the third one is the little boy drowning. And then the fourth one is a little girl that was not mentioned in the rhyme, standing next to a big shadow. But that one is broken.
I'm gonna say that Grain is paying attention and observing this as it's happening. Is there anything other than the broken part that seems amiss?
Nope.
Just the broken portion.
As the song nears its end, the part that it gets to the end, but then it starts skipping like there's more of the song. But the music box is broken and it just starts over.
Could I try casting Mending on this music box?
Mending
Wait.
just puts 2 things together.
I wouldn't go about fixing it just yet. I have a horrible suspicion that if this book is finished, then something bad may happen.
Maybe, but go for it. Valen,
I mean, it
is
could
there...
tell us how to stop this shimmy shimmy character. I don't really believe children's books have bad endings.
Valen,
Or it could cause the last panel to come true.
Valen, you said could deafen? How?
Oh, I have this magic spell that I could use on one person to stop them from either seeing or hearing.
Anything for curses?
I think I have the capacity to remove a curse, but should we use it on the book or should we use it on one of us if one of us
One of
turns
us.
out to be cursed by this?
One of us.
Or we could use it on the girl.
Try to fix it.
Do any of you recall in her drawings, were there drawings of something that wasn't in the song yet?
Shadow, figure, like in the... And Grain points to the music box. But whole.
Vidic mumbles, does the shadow have a name?
Shemshime?
Shemshime.
We should destroy it.
I agree.
Did the man scratching himself have feet?
Yes.
What about him? Make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Forced to do this. More than likely.
Does the Kenku that just got killed still have its feet?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Feet
go ahead
check.
and cast Detect Magic as a not ritual.
Okay.
That's a rare occurrence.
The book is a magic.
Fix it.
Wait, before you go and fix that book, Dwenin, I think I could protect you somehow, and I cast protection from evil and good on Dwenin.
At the moment you do, Dwenin, you hear the song no longer.
Thank you. I don't hear it anymore.
That worked?
That only lasts for 10 minutes, so I suggest that you kind of fix that book while it's still up, so we know that you won't get affected by whatever this horrid singing is, and I start singing.
Thank you. Gren, if I may borrow your tools.
Don't have your own?
Not since the cart burned.
Grain is gonna go ahead and well, I mean, she's only got thieves' tools and a forgery kit, so it's not like she has a tinkerer's tools or anything like that.
I know. I feel like they could be used a little bit.
Nah,
For
thieves'
that.
tools probably not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then,
And I'll
then I guess
I'll say Grain's helping for this, kind of next to
Okay.
Dwenin.
Yeah. I guess I don't know how clockwork is.
Okay.
So, I
Um,
guess.
just make a intelligence check to see if you can figure it out.
All right, and add any proficiency bonus or
No.
because I don't have tool expertise yet.
Nor do you have any tools.
Oh yeah.
You are able to pop the thing open and see the inner workings of the clockwork, but you aren't able to tell what the problem is.
Since I'm standing right next to him, can I give it a shot?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be a 21.
You're able to see that the internal mechanism of the music box is slightly off kilter, and you believe that you could knock it back into place.
Gonna try something. And I'll go in to try to knock it back into place.
All right, so after a few taps, just with your, well, I'd say finger, but just with the tip of your wing, it takes a little bit of force, but it pops back into place.
And as that happens, I turn to see who else is in the room. Is everyone in here?
I think Damien's
I
still
think so.
guarding the hallway.
Yeah, Damien's checking out old Ebder in there.
When this plays to final portion, feel like this'll be bad?
Vidic nods.
See how this goes.
Do you guys want to do it inside the kitchen so that they won't be able to like rush us or anything?
There are other floors to this place as well. You don't have to stay in
Upstairs?
there.
Yeah, I think upstairs would be much more easier for us since there's a lot more room. And I do like being in the presence of books.
Okay.
Couple of things to take care of first.
Like what?
I'd say we tie him down and check on the girl again, seeming how this is all revolving around her.
Children are perceptive to these things. Sounds good.
Damien, are you going to deal with the guy?
Yeah, is there anything in the room that I can kind of tie him to?
Yeah, you can see that his bed is Probably about. I mean, it's a whole iron frame, so you highly doubt he can move it.
Okay. And I'm gonna tie it pretty close because I don't want him to try to neck himself or anything.
Yeah, Vidic will help out.
Okay, do you guys have rope?
Let
Grain
me
does.
check. I should have an adventurer's kit myself.
Yeah, I have rope.
Oh, perfect. He doesn't fight back. He just lets himself be tied up, although he is singing the song still.
And I'm singing along with him as I do it.
Buttercup will peek into the room with the girl.
She's asleep.
Suspicious. And she'll keep
Should we tie
walking
her
by.
up as well?
I don't really want to traumatize the child. That might not be good for her long term.
Good for her development. For one of her earliest memories to be tied to a bed during
By a cat?
by a cat.
Oh no, she's on a bad path.
Does Buttercup have thumbs?
Sort of.
Some cats have
Maine
thumbs.
Coon, yeah, she's got the what are they called? Those little side claws.
Yeah. I always call them thumbs, but I know that's not what they're actually called.
They're called dew claws.
Yeah, the dew claws.
Yeah, dew claw.
I could always retcon that she's a polydactyl cat too, so.
Is she like one of those ones where she's got like the 6 to 7 fingers, like some Maine Coons?
Yeah, let's go with that. So she can pick stuff up.
Absolutely disturbing. Great. I'm gonna say it's around this point that everyone's checking on everything else. That Grain kind of takes the book, keeping it shut and making sure it's not playing, or the music box, and there's nothing else in this room with the Kenku, is there?
No, other than lots of fireflies and little firefly larvae attached to the wall.
Vidic's gonna call to Grain from the room where he's tying the guy up. Grain, if this is a demon or devil, would What's It know him?
Grain pauses, thinks, she takes off her backpack and just goes to check. Just opens the flap, looks in on What's It.
You can see Watsit down in there. He's wearing, all he's wearing is like a wife beater, and he's on like a recliner and like drinking a tall beer, and you don't know what he's watching, but he's staring into some kind of box with moving pictures in it, and he's like, what do you want?
No, curses, freaky, magic, music boxes.
Yeah, sounds like you got a lot going on out there.
Can you help?
What do you want me to do about it?
Input. Suggestions.
Vidic
Destroy
yells from
it!
across the room. Shemshime! Shemshime!
Shemshime.
Shemshime, back to you. What do you want from me? Destroy the thing. Just be done with it.
Thank you. No help. She calls out down the hallway. Just destroy it, he says.
Why don't we
Useless.
think of this?
Probably would be good to destroy if we let it. Don't know. Regardless, Grain kind of takes a last moment in Crinkle's room to just kind of, I guess, sadly make her, like, not particularly sadly, but just makes her way over to the Kenku and just kind of lays her on her back in a more comfortable, like, position of rest, something that's a
Do you
little
like
bit-
close her eyes and like put
yeah,
two
yeah, something
like gold
respectful like
coins
that.
on her eyes or something?
Yeah, something
I get a
respectful like that.
blanket and put it over the body.
Yeah. And sorry. Would've been nice. Too bad. And she goes and she leaves. And makes her way down the hallway with the book underneath her arm.
All right.
So, Buttercup, what would Vol think of this Shemshime character?
You may not like the answer, but he seems rather creative and
Disturbed.
Yes, exactly. Disturbed. This is a good one.
A true artist.
Exactly. He enacts his will upon others and does not care.
Not demon. Know that. Another ghost in nature? Possibly. Valen. Spell worked. What was it?
Oh, I was just protecting him from the forces of evil and the forces of good, you see? So at least we know that this thing is either good or evil.
Think we know which one it is? Just a guess.
Vidic kind of shakes his head.
We do? Very questioning.
Evil.
Oh,
Chops feet off. Evil.
oh. Okay.
Right? Do good people do that? Maybe
I
do
don't-
bad things.
I don't think so. I worry about these people we're with sometimes.
Buttercup's eyes narrow at Dwenin.
Adventuring rough on anyone. Let's head up. And Grain's gonna follow after everybody.
And I was kind of in and out a bit in the beginning. So there was like 2 floors that we went down. Is this the bottom floor?
Yeah. This is the 3rd floor down.
I will proffer to carry Buttercup up the stairs.
Thank you, my dear.
Okay, move yourself all the way to the into the hallway and I'll move you up.
Okay. Grain can barely see because we're entering into the dark portions where she needs dark vision.
I almost
Go
moved
over
the
to that
corpse up
center
with you.
table.
I'm in the void.
No, you're
Oh,
You're
there we
up
go.
there.
It just took it a split second. Okay, we're good.
I'll carry Buttercup to the table and set her down.
Thank you, my dear. And Buttercup wants to take a nice, good look around and kind of take in the scene.
Yeah, we walked through
Yeah.
here so quickly. I'm saying Grain's gonna do the same.
Okay, so you see lots of bookshelves, but these aren't as nice as the ones on the floor above. You can tell that they've been restoring this place, and up on the floor you started, it's pretty nice, but down here it's kind of crappy still. You can see a door to the north and south, and above the table you can see a really big a really big book, like made out of stone, that says it has a thing on it. Let me see what it says. I can't remember, but it's basically suspended by chains above this table, about 50 feet above the table.
Grain
Eventually
makes her
I'll
way to the
find
center
it.
table.
Valen looks up and kind of adores this magnificent piece of artwork. He'd say it's one of the best pieces of art he's seen in his life so far. And he's just like, wow. Big book.
Pretty nice. would be better if not for the threat of whatever this is.
Here it is. Yeah, the thing looks freaking huge. And it has the words "Be curious" kind of stamped into it. Like this was once
Also-
the centerpiece hanging above a really nice library.
Also, the threat of crushing is worrying.
Very worrying. Okay, game plan. Set out the book, now fixed. Let it play. Then destroy?
That sounds good to me.
I do recall the woman mentioned that this happened before, and she said they just killed everyone. So did it eventually just stop happening to people?
We probably should ask more questions.
I mean, they did say that one book was missing from the books that they were wanting to restore. This book could have been that one book that they wanted to restore, and having to take out of something like storage would have caused it to play again or something like that.
Varnier comes up the stairs. The old woman.
How convenient.
Yeah, how convenient.
Also, I guess we just never asked her name either. We're
Yeah,
so
true.
rude.
And she's heading down to the south door.
Oh,
Excuse me.
excuse me.
Yes?
How did this end the last time?
Well, I suppose we just cut everyone's head off who was singing the song.
How
So-
did you not die?
Well, I wasn't singing. I suppose I am this time.
All of us hear it. More pervasive this time. More insistent, maybe.
Maybe.
When did it start?
Well, it started just a few days ago, and wait a minute. She takes a few steps toward the table with the book lying on it. It started when I took that book out to repair it.
Cursed. End case. Case closed. Bad book.
Vidic nods. Bad.
So you took the book out to restore it. How far did you get into restoring it?
Well, I just opened it up, and then I set it aside.
Did you hear
Where
that?
was- Where was it kept?
Down here in my study.
Nowhere special? Not a particular shelf prior?
No,
Somewhere
it
quiet?
was just in its place, but we've just started repairing this place. No one's been down here in centuries.
When exactly did the singing start?
Just 2 days ago.
And when did you open the book?
She's counting on her fingers. 3 days ago.
What other activities took place between when you opened the book and when the singing started?
Well, I don't know. I've just been restoring the library to its former glory.
Did you find anything odd or out of place during the restoration?
No, everything was just a little dusty.
Must be the book then. Left
I
alone.
mean, she did say earlier that the book was stolen, so that Kenku Crinkle probably thought that the metal spine in this book was shiny and wanted it for herself, and she ended up getting cursed and
Valen,
giving it to the other people.
my dear Valen. How did the Kenku hit itself in the head hard enough that it died with that book?
There should be a national game for jumping to conclusions.
Yeah, true. Someone should make that game. Be right back. You guys talk about what's next.
Okay.
He's
Valen
going to
wins.
make the game.
So we're gonna start an Olympic committee, get all the nations involved.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
assuming
just
that's what
saying,
he's doing.
if this woman was the only one that had access to the book, and then the Kenku must have stole it, or somebody else stole it, and then they start the singing, and then the Kenku dies because because of her stolen book,
That
which
or
we already know she got
Or
killed by the girl's father, and I'm assuming that the girl's father didn't steal the book, so I'm saying that the Kenku probably did.
opening the book, coming back into this place. Bad.
Why could the father have not stolen the book?
Could have. Book evil, regardless. Source of this influence. Could have told anyone under its effects to steal it.
Vidic's kind of like standing back from the group, and he's sort of like he's very fidgety and kind of like rubbing against the bookshelves and just like moving around a lot and gritting his teeth, sort of, and humming the song, and he's getting very frustrated, and he's gonna cast Flame Blade and summon a flaming scimitar and lunge at the book and try and attack it.
Nice.
Okay, go for it. Yeah, because Grain had it laying out on the table.
It's gonna
Okay,
be
is
very, like,
anybody
He tried a
it's
spiritual weapon and kind of parry his flame blade.
are you going to try and stop him?
Yes, I am trying to stop him.
how do we roll that?
So I would say what is spiritual weapons AC?
It doesn't have one.
Okay, what's your AC then? We'll just say your AC is the spiritual weapons AC. Why not?
16.
All right, Vidic, if you could beat a 16 on an attack roll, then you hit the book.
That's a crit, baby.
Oh.
Okay, you deftly dodge the spiritual weapon trying to block you, and you cut down through the book, and the book is on fire.
Buttercup is gonna try and like pat it out really fast.
Don't destroy the book, guys. It might tell us something about how to destroy the shimmy shimmy.
Who cares?
Buttercup's trying to pat it out, but it is burning quick. In fact, now the table's a little bit on fire.
Children's books always have good endings. It could have told us how to destroy this damn thing without
Yeah,
killing all of these people.
Buttercup is on the table, by the way.
I noticed that,
Um.
and it is on fire.
Get
I
me
will
off of
scoop
this!
her up.
I mean, I can produce 12 gallons of water with my alchemy jug.
Do it.
Why are you standing there?
Oh, yeah, just reach into my pouch and just hold it. I like take it off and just hold it over the table, and just water starts pouring out.
As the water pours out over the book and the table clearly goes out, and as the book is revealed from the deluge, the book is horribly maimed. It is completely fallen apart, and a small blue light comes out of the book and fires into one of the bookcases.
It moved.
I go over to the book that
It moved.
just went to the bookcase thing.
Yeah, and as you look at the book, there's a perfect copy of that same book on the shelf.
I hand it to Grain and ask her, "Can you fix it now, please? It seems like destroying this book doesn't really do much, so let's see if we can fix it."
Help Vidic. Curse really getting to him. Help.
Vidic's standing kind of like behind Grain, looming over her a little with the scimitar in his hand and breathing really deep.
We'll stop it, okay? We'll make the noise stop.
I
Hurting
command
me
Vidic
too.
to halt. So he needs to do a DC 16 and
Man,
stop
he's a
if he
druid, dude. He's gonna be fine.
Oh shit.
18.
Yeah, he's fine. Okay, Grain, you gonna pop this thing open and try and fix it?
Yeah, we're going for it one more time.
You pop it open and it's already fixed, just like you had it before.
Okay. Everyone, back. Back up. This is bad. And Brain just sets it in the middle of the table, has it going, and backs all the way up and gets out her weapons. And is ready to throw down.
I'm gonna stay by the
Vidic
table
takes
and
this-
watch it.
takes a step back.
All right, you gonna open it?
Yeah, she opens it.
My
She lets
spiritual
it start
weapon is
playing.
still up in the vicinity, right?
Yeah. The book opens and it starts playing, and you see the woman cut off the man's feet as the song goes, and then it gets to the part where the dog bites the woman's hand, and then it gets to the part where the young boy drowns. But then, instead of clicking and grinding to a halt, it continues. See a daughter grinding grain. And as it begins, the fourth picture that was broken before starts to spur and whiz into life. And
Vidic turns to like a Grain nibbler.
Crane is
Spit
like,
down the stairs.
does not like that line.
and you can see the daughter at the millstone, but she attaches a rope around the millstone as the spirit is getting closer and closer to the girl. Wish the spirit's time was through. And the girl pulls on the rope, and the millstone raises and raises and raises up until it's all the way up in the sky. Trap is set for the shadow bane.
I look at the book that's suspended above us and back the fuck up.
And then she lets go of the rope, and the millstone falls down and crushes the spirit, the black spirit, dead. Her millstone killed it true. And then all of the lights go out in the library
Do I
for
know
a
the
moment.
direction of the stairs up?
Yes. But then the lights flicker back on, and as soon as they do, all of the books on the bookshelves have fallen out of the bookshelf all at once. What's happening? Varnir says.
Get out of here. Go.
She runs toward her office and runs inside.
What does the floor
I'd say that Jordan.
look like? Is it like a wooden floor that you could fall through?
It is all stone. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw. All of you feel like this is like you've just completed some kind of ritual, and there is something else with you now. To answer your question of where I found this song, it is from the Candlekeep book.
Do we still hear the song?
No, you don't hear the song anymore in your heads. However,
It's here.
Damien and Vidic, you feel compelled to kill your friends, and you're going to do so right now.
Hell yeah.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh fuck.
Somebody drop the book on Damien and Vidic, quick!
Oh, I should have clicked on my token. Damn it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I've got 4 of your initiatives.
Did mine come into roll 20?
I'm looking in roll 20 as well. Yeah, I've got you. I've got Damien now. Who am I missing?
Buttercup.
Buttercup, yeah.
Did it stop going into what's it called?
Yes, you can just have it go into roll 20 now since we're going to be using that like every session.
Okay, cool.
So beyond 20, more options, and scroll all the way down to nearly the Discord, to right above the Discord logo, and switch it to all VTT tabs.
Thank you very much.
And
Do
you
need me
can
to roll initiative
completely
again?
no, you can completely remove the Discord thing as well. Where you have the Discord channel picked, you can remove that. We're not going to use that anymore.
I kind of like the Discord.
Yeah, me too, but while we're in roll 20 all the time now, we might as well use roll 20.
Yeah, I know. I always check it, even though I know I can just go get roll 20.
Okay, Buttercup. Is it fixed?
No, not yet, but I did roll a 6. It's in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Damien, you're up first.
And I have nothing but the compulsion to fight.
Yep. You have the compulsion to kill your friends.
Oh no.
I know!
Here we go.
Oh my god!
Oh god.
I'm so down!
6, 15, 20. Would that be 20 plus 13 on the bludgeoning damage and critical?
Yeah.
33 points of damage.
Okay. I'm not down, but I look like shit.
Valen.
Did we get a long rest?
Yeah, we'll assume you did.
And the only thing that you guys notice is
Okay.
different about Damien's fighting this time is he did not even take the time to put on his mask or anything. It's just straightforward robotic.
Where would my spiritual weapon be right now?
We'll assume it's right next to the table. I will move it for you. Well, I'll give it to you here in a second.
Okay, I'm gonna preface my turn by saying that I'm very sorry. And I hope that I kill both of you.
It's the ghost.
Okay, then, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and just cast this right now. So
I'll just put a sword on here so you can control it, but we'll make it your actual spiritual weapon later. But there it is.
Okay, so they have to make a wisdom throw?
Who?
Oh, I'm just saying based off of the description for the spell.
Which spell?
What just got posted by Valen.
I'm not seeing it. Oh, now I am. Oh, yeah, okay, so what spell is that? Phelan.
Spirit Guardians. I was muted. Sorry.
Okay. Spirit
Every time they
Guardians.
start their turn within this 15-foot radius, they will get attacked and take damage.
Cool.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and attack Damien with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And I miss Damien with my spiritual weapon. And I end my turn.
What does the Spirit
Okay.
Guardian do again?
When you start your turn in the circle, you take damage if you don't make a save.
You can actually turn an aura on.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I just don't see it.
Grain, you're up.
Okay. Let's see.
As soon as it becomes Grain's turn, though, all of you see a shadow coalescing over here. It looks like this.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And it appears between the stacks.
The stacks aren't facing it, right?
No.
Okay.
And it is Grain's turn.
All right. I see the ghost manifest. How high up is the bookcase?
50 feet.
Or the statue?
50 feet. Yeah, I knew what you meant.
I don't think I could reach that with jump. And the bookcases are, how high would you say off the ground?
25 feet.
Okay, so 25 feet, and then an additional rest of the distance onto the bookshelf, or onto the statue itself. Okay.
Yeah.
So about, okay. Okay, I got a few things I could do. I'm gonna say right off the bat, what Grain's gonna do is she's going to. Shit, this is a hard one. She's gonna target
Real quick.
Damien.
Do they know that I am against them? Because since I haven't done anything yet.
Perhaps they don't.
Yeah, we might not know yet.
Gwyneth doesn't.
Yeah. Since Buttercup is right next to Damien, I can get sneak attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, since she's still conscious. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with Psychic Blades. Since the last time we leveled up, Grain has now dipped into Fighter first level. Psychic Blades has the Throne property, so I get to add an additional +2/2 damage when I roll these out.
Nice.
Yeah. That's going to be a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
For the first attack. Okay.
I'm assuming you're gonna. So who are you hitting, Damien?
Damien, yes.
You've got a bookcase between you and him currently.
Oh, okay, I do. All right, then I'll have to reposition. Can I see him right here, or would I have to be here?
Yeah, you'd have to be right there.
Okay, I come in about 10 feet, and I'm gonna go ahead and attack with that for the 17. And then damage is going to be with an additional +2 onto that because of thrown weapon, so that's gonna be 10. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll for sneak attack damage.
Okay.
fuck. That's gonna be 15 points of damage. And then I've moved up 10 feet. If I were to cast jump as my bonus action, would that trigger an opportunity attack? If I was close enough to Damien.
If you were close enough, yeah.
Okay.
But you're not.
Would I be able to grab Buttercup and to take her with me if I were to cast jump?
Yeah, one of you would take an opportunity attack, though.
I'll say Grain's gonna be the one to take it. Grain's gonna run up and she's gonna pick up Buttercup and use her bonus action to cast jump. Jump, I believe Grain will get an additional 30 feet. She's gonna aim to get on top of here, so that's 25 plus the additional 5. So as a
Okay.
long jump, kind of like run up, scoop up Buttercup, and then activate the ring to kind of leap up, facing Damien.
Okay, Damien, make a Constitution saving throw. You're going to take an attack of opportunity on Grain.
That's gonna hit.
That'd be 12.
Okay. Grain takes 12 points of damage and lands up here on the bookcase with Buttercup with her.
Nice.
And I end my turn.
All right, Vidic.
Vidic is gonna. He's actually been locked his eyes onto Valen this whole time, standing just right next to him. He's gonna walk kind of slowly
Wisdom
over
save
to him.
first, please.
Good call.
I'm going to say that he's not going to take it until he attacks. So once he attacks, then the Spirit Guardians will attack him. Because otherwise
Okay.
you regard him as an ally, right?
Right, yeah, that makes sense. So he's walking next to Valen here. And he's just standing there, wielding his scimitar kind of at his hip, still breathing heavily and staring straight at him. And then he slices with the flame blade right across Valen.
Misses.
Okay. And it's a wisdom save for a Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah,
16.
he passes. That's my AC, but he takes half damage.
Okay, so how much damage is that?
15, I think. Yeah, 15.
Round up or down?
It's 15. It was 30 total. So 15 damage.
I got you.
It's only 9. I'm only using the radiant.
Oh, okay. So 9.
Holy
Got
shit.
it. 9
I was
total
gonna say
damage.
that's like a super strong.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
I mean, 3rd level spells start getting crazy around this point, like Fireball.
Okay, 9 total?
Yeah.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, standing next to Valen, he is going to it's actually not clear what you have to do to dispel the flame blade. It seems like you can just get rid of it for free.
Sure. Probably.
Yeah, dropping con
so-
is like a free action, right?
So as the bonus action, he's gonna kind of just like drop it, and it hits the ground and disappears in a little puff of flame. And then he puts his front feet on the ground and wild shapes into a brown bear.
Shit.
Brown bear. Okay.
That's my turn.
Let me see if I can find a cool brown bear picture. What's your name on Roll20? Vidic?
It's just Gordon.
Yeah, okay. There you go. I'll put your Vidic to the side, and now you can control that bear.
Oh, I can't see anything now, though.
Oh, weird. Oh, you know what? Let me see if this works.
Give him control of the token with a vision. That might.
Yeah, did that work?
Yep.
Great. Okay. The shadow takes a few steps forward. And in fact is going to walk up to Valen and reach out and attempt to touch him.
That's bad touch.
Bad touch, yeah.
Would the shadow also need to make a wisdom save?
Only if it starts its turn there, right? So it will next time. Or is it also moves into it?
Just reading it now. Oh yeah, when the creature enters the area for the first time or
Perfect.
starts its turn in there.
Okay, it's going to get a 10 wisdom, so it's going to take some damage.
You want me to roll for damage again?
Yeah.
$11.
Okay. It is going to give Valen the bad touch. 19 to hit, 17 psychic damage.
Okay.
And now it's going to be Duchess's turn.
All right. Buttercup is gonna fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts. One at Damien and one at the Shadow.
Okay.
One at Damien is a 19. Is it showing up at all still?
No.
Why?
I don't know. Just tell me what the rolls are.
Sorry, I thought I had figured this out earlier.
What's my damage?
Okay, it won't roll the damage for some reason, but hold on. You take 14 damage.
Damn!
I could add that charisma modifier, and it's a 15 to hit the Shadow.
You hit.
And it takes... Sorry, I have to do quick math in my head, and I'm not good at it. 13 damage.
Okay.
And that's all. Well, I'm gonna move to the other side of the bookcase.
Okay. Dwayne.
Okay. I kind of want to be on a bookcase, but I don't have anything for that. I guess what I'm going to do is cast
Quick maths.
great bonfire or whatever. I'm just gonna look at like all of this going down, and then I just see the shadow, and I just pull out a potion and chuck create bonfire. So that is a dex save.
Okay, so you can't quite see the shadow where you're at right now.
Oh, okay.
Never
I guess
halt.
I move here to see what's going on better, and I see the shadow. I don't really know what else is going on, so I just chuck create bonfire at it.
All right. Dexterity save, you said?
Yeah,
It's going to get an 18.
that succeeds.
She said, take off your jacket.
But, that area that I highlighted.
I said, man's not hot.
Is now on fire.
Okay. How much damage does he take?
Oh, if he fails, he doesn't. If he succeeds, he doesn't
Oh,
take damage.
okay, great. The bookshelf is on fire.
Oh no.
Now it is going to be Damien's turn. Make a Constitution save.
Oh, fingers crossed, dude.
Should I make one for when I got hit by Buttercup as well?
No.
Okay. Not good enough.
Nope, not good enough.
I didn't make one on my turn. Do I need to?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, no. It was your first turn. No.
Okay.
The one that you failed right off the rip counted for your first turn.
Gotcha.
You guys can see that Damien's pretty messed up. But then you see like a misty shadow kind of rise off his shoulders, and he vanishes from sight.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
And I'm going to DM you where I'm moving.
Okay.
Roll stealth.
Okay, you don't need to roll stealth because you are invisible.
Okay.
So, got it. Do you make any action?
That would be the spell would be my action, and I'll end my
Okay,
turn.
no bonus. Okay, got it. All right,
Oh, got it working, Buttercup.
Valen.
Okay, since Damien just kind of disappeared, I'm gonna go ahead and move my spiritual weapon right over to here and bonus action attack this spirit.
Okay. Good hit.
10 force.
All right.
Trying to make a gambit here, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast protection from evil and good on Vidic.
Vidic, you feel cured. You realize who your allies are again.
He makes a confused bear sound.
And it is
Like,
it is Grain's turn.
Okay. Okay. I guess noticing that Damien's gone. Her eyes are gonna kind of shift around. Seeing that Valen's pretty close by. Song killed it by crushing. She's gonna call out, and as she does that, how far away am I? Okay, that's 25. If I was right here, that would be okay. Grain is gonna use her bonus action to jump with the to cast jump with the ring again. And she's gonna move herself all the way over onto this bookshelf.
Okay.
Draw it back, maybe. And she looks pretty confused as she situates herself here. And what can I do about this? Valen is standing right next to it, so Grain's gonna go ahead and attack the shadowy figure with her psychic blades.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 26 to hit.
Good.
That's gonna be 5 plus 2, so that's gonna be 7, and then I'll go ahead and add sneak attack. 7 plus 6, quick maths, 15. Oh wait,
Quick
no,
maths.
13.
Your quick maths failed you.
Quick maths failed me. 13.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Your blades hit, but you aren't 100% sure they had an effect.
Wait, what?
Vidic.
Is it resistant to psychic damage?
Be immune.
Vidic heard what Grain said, and I think kind of understands what she's going for, but he's sort of blinded by bear rage and the fact that he almost, luckily didn't hurt Valen, but he tried to kill Valen like 2 seconds ago. So he's going bear mode on the shadow there and take a bite attack. It's an 11.
Nope.
And he's going to do a multi-attack and try to hit it with his claws.
Nope.
That's a 10. Okay. He's going to roar in frustrated bear rage.
Can the thing actually move?
Oh yeah, fucking can.
All right, is that it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. It is going to attack Valen for a 21 to hit, 16 psychic
Again.
damage.
Whew. Ouchie.
It gives you the bad touch yet again.
Wait, is there any other effects of this bad touch, or is it just
No,
psychic damage?
just psychic damage. And it is going to be Buttercup's turn.
All right. Buttercup is very angry. A little shaky because she's mad. She's be like, "How dare you do this to the people I tolerate?" And cast Witch Bolt on the shadow.
Okay.
Ah, dang it! That's a 1.
Oh no.
Yep, that's not going to do it.
Fuck! And she's gonna like run to the other end of the bookcase.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. This is my turn. Just waste a spell slot.
Shameless plug for anybody watching on Twitch. There's my viewer Discord if you want to hang out with all the players, etc. Okay. Yikes! Now it's going to be Dwinin.
Where's Damien? He just disappeared.
I'm invisible.
Oh, that was in character.
Oh, my bad.
Well, I'm concentrating right now. So that rules out most options, but I guess I will reach into my bag and pull out another potion which smells absolutely horrible, and I throw it over towards the spirit and cast Ray of Sickness.
The shadow creature saves.
It was against the Constitution.
Yeah.
Okay, well I get to roll damage because it also has damage. So that's 12 damage.
You aren't sure it had any effect.
Oh no.
And now it's going to be Damien's turn, and Damien make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, big money.
I don't know.
Big money. Yes!
You saved!
Big money!
Very
Rime
nice.
just feels a tap on his shoulder and hears, "Excuse me."
Wait, Buttercup. Wow, fuck! What are you doing?
Wait, where's Damien?
I think it was Dwinin that he was right behind, actually.
Yeah.
I was yelling. Sorry,
I was
didn't
like
hear.
terrified. I thought he was like right there waiting for her, and I was gonna be like,
Oh, he
"Holy
was
shit.
he was right behind Dwinin, about to smash him.
Holy shit!"
Here you are,
He's
Damien. What's going
starting-
on? I was.
And there's no way for me to get into melee with him. Is that correct? Like, there's no space I can be in melee.
Right. Actually, no. You can share a space with a spiritual weapon, I'm pretty sure.
Then I will occupy that space.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can share a space with a spiritual weapon.
All right, here I go. I take it 26 is good.
That's good.
All right. He roll a Constitution save against DC 14.
He fails.
He is Stunning Strike. And then that'll be 10 damage, and I'll roll the rest at advantage.
Yeah, so as your strike hits, it kind of goes through him, and you aren't sure if it actually did anything.
Feeling that. For my second attack, it'll be unarmed with Hand of Harm. And I take a 12 misses.
Right.
I'll just end my turn and failure.
Okie dokie.
F.
Dalen.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my action to disengage. And then I'm going to move. going to move right here, just behind the bookcase. And I'm going to attack it with my spiritual weapon.
Is the bookcase still on fire?
Oh yeah.
I seem to
That's a
have an
22 to
issue
hit.
with that.
Okay, and your bookcase monster punches at the spirit, but it goes right through.
Then I scream to the guys, "Guys, help me push this bookcase on it!" I end my turn.
Grain Nibbler.
Okay. Just heard what Valen said. I am way far out of the way, and I'm pretty sure that my psychic blades did not much in terms of damage, correct?
Right. In fact, it seemed like they just passed right through.
Okay. Grain's just gonna get a running start, go about 5, 10, because I think that's necessary for a long jump. This distance is about 5 feet. She's gonna leap over to this bookshelf. So 5, 10, 15 with just her base jump, not actually casting jump. 20, 25. Still running last 5 to jump and land over here. So that's her base 30 for movement, I believe.
I have no idea how jumping works.
You run 10 to make a long jump, which is typically like whatever your strength score is. You can jump that many feet. Grain has 9 strength. Wait, no, Grain's got 10 strength, but she's only doing little 5 feet jumps. So that would
Okay.
be, hold on, let me do, yeah, 5, 10, and then that's 20, and then yeah, 30. To land right here. And I'm gonna attack him again with Psychic Blades, but this time I'm Booming Blade to keep him from moving.
Okay.
So that'll be that's 12 to hit.
That is not good.
Okay. I'm gonna have to use my bonus action then. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack again with the Psychic Blades. Or wait, can you do Booming Blade as a bonus action? I don't think you can.
I don't think so.
No, you cannot. Okay. Shit, that ruined my clever idea. Oh well. Grain'll... Actually, funny question about it. What does it seem to be fixated on at the moment? If that's something that can actually be gauged.
Well, it was attacking Valen.
Okay. Yeah, Grain's just gonna do, jump. She'll cast jump from the ring as her bonus action. She'll land right here. Wait, hold on. Let me double check the distance for that. That's 15. I don't think I'll take falling damage if I'm jumping from a 25 foot if I'm casting jump, correct?
Probably not.
Probably not, yeah. I'll land right here. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. Appearing next to Buttercup is a shadow person.
Fuck.
Who is going to attack Buttercup. For a 23 to hit.
Oh no!
7 necrotic damage.
And I'm down.
And your strength score is reduced by 2 temporarily. And appearing next to Valen is a shadow person. 14 to hit.
Oh, thank
No
God
good.
it misses.
And appearing next to Dwynnon is a shadow person. 20 to hit. 9 necrotic.
Okay.
And your strength is reduced by 4 temporarily.
4.
All right. Now
Okay.
it is Vidic's turn.
Vidic is going to take like 2 steps back and take a charge at the bookshelf. And try and just like throw his bare shoulder into it. And he's
Okay.
trying to topple the bookshelf, at least like try and knock it over.
Okay. So you'd be knocking it over, not in the direction of the ghost.
I mean, hopefully it would wobble and then fall back onto the ghost.
Depends on how good your strength check is.
Let's find out. Oh, God.
You smack into the bookshelf, and it wobbles just a little bit.
Do I need to move for that?
No.
Okay. And then defeated Vidic is going to come out of bear form.
Okay.
That's a turn.
All right. The ghost is going to look at Vidic and start uttering foul words. Make a wisdom
Like bad
saving
words or
throw.
something?
No, just like foul,
Screw you.
like
You're a meanie.
cursed words.
Is it wisdom?
Yeah. And you save, so you take 15 psychic damage.
Woof.
All right. Buttercup.
So I've never had to do death saves before.
Yeah.
Roll a 1d20. If you roll beneath a 10, that's a fail. If you roll above a 10, that's a pass. If you get a nat 20, you come up. If you get a nat 1, that's 2 fails.
Ooh, that's an 18.
Nice.
Okay, 1 success. Dwynnon.
Let's see. I have a lot of things that I kind of want to do. So I think what I'm going to do is do 2 of them. Because that's how actions work. I run around here and take the opportunity attack.
Okay. 13 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, 13 necrotic.
Okay.
And your strength is reduced by 3.
My strength is now 1.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay. Now what?
And then as a bonus action, I'm now going to chuck a potion at Buttercup. And that'll be healing word.
Okay. So a potion smashes across her face.
Yep. So that's 12 HP because artificers are broken.
Okay. You got a bonus action?
That was my bonus action.
Oh, perfect.
For my action, I'm going to cast create bonfire again.
He's still standing in the bonfire, and it is still not hurting him.
Yeah, and I'm going to put the bonfire
Nice.
there.
So you're going to block him off.
Oh no, I've messed everything.
It's all good. I know what it is.
It's like a weird pog.
Yeah, someone would
Oh,
consider
no.
that to be modern art.
Abstract?
Yeah. Okay. That it?
Yeah, that's it.
Damien.
How tall are the bookshelves again?
25 feet tall.
How do I determine my vertical jump?
If you can move 10 feet, then it's your strength score.
Okay.
I believe that it also works for vertical too. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's half your, I don't know. Whatever it is, you can't jump it.
Okay. But I'm going to try to get pretty much all the way up there. For my bonus action, I am going to use Step of the Wind. So I can disengage as my bonus action, and my jump distance is doubled for my turn.
Nice. So I'll say you can make it.
Okay, so I'm going to run and try to jump up on the other side of the shadow by Buttercup.
Okay.
Then I will take 1 quarterstaff attack, and then on the second one, I'm going to use Hand of Healing on myself.
Attack is good.
Oh, I'm a dingus and I forgot to make a concentration saving throw on the last fire. I'm
7
sorry.
damage, and I'm going to do Stunning Strike on that.
Okay.
DC of 14 for con.
It succeeds.
And I heal myself for 4.
All right. 4 healing damage. Valen.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'm gonna go ahead and move my spiritual weapon over here yonder, and I'm gonna strike this shadow thing.
Okay. Good hit.
22 to hit. Wait, this 22 hit? Did you cut out?
Yeah, it hits.
6 force. And for my action, can I try to push this bookcase over here? I'm so sorry, Vidic.
Yeah, give it a strength save.
Strength save or check?
Check. Yeah, I don't know if it matters for you, but yeah, check.
12.
Okay, the bookshelf is wobbling a lot harder now.
God, guys, let's just crush this damn thing already, and I end my turn.
Grain Nibbler.
Okay, so Vidic is attempting to knock over the bookcase.
Well, and Valen.
Grain runs up and she does something unexpected. And she's gonna take. Wait, hold on. Let me think about this. Yeah, I'm gonna take the opportunity attack. Grain's gonna run up to Vidic, and I'm going to shove him 5 feet. He can willingly save the, or he can willingly fail this. I'm going to shove him up here to this
Okay.
square.
Vidic, what do you think about that?
I think he would be surprised enough that he wouldn't really resist it.
Sorry.
Okay.
She kind of shouts at it. She kind of shoves him. And did the shade take an opportunity attack as she moved?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
21 to hit, 8 necrotic,
Okay. I'm still
and
16,
minus
I'm
2
fine.
strength.
Okay. I'm down to 8. Wait, how much necrotic was that again? I'm sorry.
Did I say 8?
I think you said 8.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still standing. And now that I shoved him, I think shove would have been my action, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I'm gonna disengage. 5.
Oh, and she should have done
10.
that before.
Now, can you disengage as a bonus action?
Yes, I can, as a
Okay.
rogue. It's my cunning action.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
15. Yeah. 20. 25, and I'm gonna stop right here. And I'm going
Okay.
to end my turn.
All right. The shadows. This shadow is going to attack Buttercup. No good. This shadow is going to walk through the bonfire. What does it have to do?
That is a dexterity save.
Makes an 11.
15. All right, so that will be 11 fire damage.
And it makes it to Dwynnon.
Thought it would have a sense of self-preservation.
I got bad news, Dwynnon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck.
You're dead.
Like straight up dead.
Yep. 16 to hit. Minus 4 strength. Do you have anything for that?
-3 strength.
You die.
You instantly die.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. I just kind of wither away.
Yep, you fall with no strength left in your body, and you crumple. Now it is going to be this shadow's turn, who's going to attack Valen.
Well, we can still revivify you.
Yeah. 19 to hit, 10 necrotic. Yeah, you could still be revived.
It's attacking me, right?
Yeah. 19 to
Yeah,
hit,
I'm down.
10 necrotic,
Yeah, I'm down.
and minus 4 strength. And Vidic's turn.
All right, Vidic is gonna run over to the other side of this bookshelf over here, and put his hand to the stone, and imagine he's touching the cool earth, and say a little hopeful word to the whoever's listening out there, and gonna morph back into a bear and really put his shoulder into this thing and give it the old heave ho. You don't need to mess with the thing if you don't want to.
This might be the final action here, so make your strength check.
Oh my god.
It is just enough.
Thank fuck.
The flaming bookshelf falls down and smashes onto the shadow man. All of the other shadows are dispelled. And as this heavy object falls on top of the shadow man, instead of being dispelled like the others, he zips quickly over to the book as soon as he's hit. You can see the book glow with dark energy for a moment as it snaps shut violently. And none of you can hear the song.
Is that it?
Grain
I'm still
is
making death
next.
saves over here.
Grain's next to
Yeah, let's do Buttercup's deaths, or not Buttercup's, Valen's death save to make sure he doesn't. Actually, you haven't made one yet, so you can't instantly die. So never mind. I assume somebody's going to come heal you in time.
Yeah, Vidic will come back and try to stabilize Valen.
Yep, make a medicine check. Oh, perfect. Okay, is that a natural 20? No, it's not. Okay. Valen is stabilized.
get him up.
And he hoists Valen up, puts one arm around his shoulder, and kind
Potion.
of looks around.
Something.
I don't have anything.
He's okay. What about Dwenin?
It's not looking good from up here.
Time sensitive. Any healing. Hurry.
And Vidic kind of hauls Valen over to Dwenin's side.
Wait, if I'm stable, I'm still out unconscious for a
Yes.
number of hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that brought you back to 1. Sorry.
No, he's still at 0. He's just not dying anymore.
I can't heal. Not right now.
I'm tapped as well.
I do more damage than good, I suppose.
Is there anything Vidic can do with his medicinal knowledge to try and fix these guys?
No, you've done all you can do.
Okay.
Can I try to
Buttercup.
stabilize? I guess Dwenin's already dead, huh?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, Buttercup's gonna cast Spider Climb on herself. And
Oh my gosh, a little cat spider climbing down a bookcase.
yeah. And she's gonna like walk down the side, not like climb, but just like completely like perpendicular to the bookcase, walk on her feet. And go all the way down to where that woman ran to earlier.
Okay. Go on in.
You, woman, do you have any potions of healing? We're having an emergency out here.
No, but I could open the door
Then
back
open
into
it.
the. And she just walks up all the way over here and up the stairs. And she's presumably opening the door up there, back into the inn. Up the stairs to the right
Vidic's
side.
like frantically shuffling through his backpack looking for anything that can help, and all he can find is like some food and water and stuff.
Grain's kind of just standing there looking a little bit despondent, and you can watch that she's kind of tapping in tune with seconds. How many seconds do they got left until Revivify won't work?
Buttercup is hauling ass as fast as her little legs can carry her after the lady. And I guess she goes through the door and looks at whoever's around, and she's like, "We killed the thing! It's gone! The problem is over! But now I have a cleric who's unconscious and someone else who's dead, and I need you to give me a potion now!"
They all look around and they like don't have a potion and they're like not sure what to do.
Can I search Valen for a potion?
Yeah, Valen, do you have one?
No, I have a healer's kit if that's.
Or,
That doesn't help.
sorry, but I have my daily potion on me that I didn't want to say anything, but I have my daily potion that heals. I have my daily
So-
healing potion. Check the
saying
guy who
Grains-
makes potions.
Yeah, Grain's keeping kind of track of the seconds, and then just checks Dwayne, remembering that he's our potion guy.
All right, so yeah, there is my potion in his satchel.
How many seconds we got left?
Not very many.
Grain is going to use her psychic whispers to communicate with Buttercup when Buttercup was running off to open up the network. And as she does that, she says, "Get a diamond." Kind of remembering what Valen had been talking about when they had been in Baldur's Gate. How he had mentioned that those were important. And she's going to get that and give it to Valen.
Buttercup's gonna look at all the people standing there and be like, "I need a diamond now! Diamonds!"
You don't see anyone with a diamond, and everybody's looking around. But then a second later, you see Little One, and on his head, on his head is his crown that makes him smart, and in his ear is a big old diamond earring.
Little one, I need to borrow your diamond, please.
By diamond? What do you want that for? The seconds are ticking away.
Someone is dead, I need it now!
He isn't going for it. You might have to, if you want it bad enough, you might have to steal it.
Oh, she's not good at stealing.
Mage hand, just rip it off him. No, I'm kidding.
I don't have mage hand!
I know.
Fuck it, I'm gonna fire 2 Eldritch Blasts.
So, hold on. Eldritch Blast. Now, he isn't resisting you stealing it.
Okay. How tall is he?
He's about 18 feet tall.
Motherfucker.
How long does spider climb last?
It lasts a while, but can you spider climb on people, or is it just
Sure.
Yes, you absolutely
Yeah.
fucking can.
Okay, Buttercup's gonna walk up there and rip that thing right out of his ear.
You see a little bit of blood as you rip it out of his ear, and he goes, "Oh!"
And now she is gonna haul ass back down.
All right.
And as she comes down the stairs, she's gonna like toss it at them.
And Grain's gonna administer the potion to Valen.
Valen, you have this diamond now. What are you gonna do?
Oh god. Oh shit. Oh guys, I just woke up. What the fuck is happening? Oh my god.
Heal, revivify. Or wait.
6
Grain,
seconds.
revive,
5
revive.
seconds. 4 seconds.
I'm drained.
3, 2.
I can't revive.
1.
I'm drained. I don't have the slots.
Grain sits back.
I can't cast spells, guys. I'm sorry. I used everything on that fight.
And Vidic kind of slumps down and puts his arm around Valen.
Not your fault.
I mean, do you think we could preserve his body and kind of look for some stronger people, stronger than me here in Candlekeep? I know they have a temple.
Baldur's Gate. Resurrect him. There. Maybe.
That cleric
If we-
owes you a favor.
a lot of money. But only if he'd want to come back. Sometimes they don't. They won't come back. Their choice.
Well,
Minute
then, if
is only before they cross.
we're going for, we should at least have some sort of burial ceremony
We
for
need the remains.
our friend here.
We would need his body. If we did try to resurrect, I believe.
Vidic rummages around in his sack and takes out a small wooden charm. It's like a couple pieces of wood bound together with some twine, and sticks it in one of Dwennan's pouches and says, "No, this is the way of things."
And using my last first level spell, I'm going to cast ceremony and do a funeral rite on Dwenan. And I touch him, and for the next 7 days, he can't be undead.
You feel that it worked. That he was going to come back.
Like Shemshime come back, or like
Like he was going to be resurrected as something else. But as your ceremony cleanses his body, you feel that he's no longer in danger of that.
All right. I'm so glad that that turned out to be a thing because I would not want zombie twinning to happen.
Buttercup is going to slink her way in between everyone and like kneel down next to him. And because she's very curious, she's going to take off that mask.
All right. So his face. It's all drained and withered up and gross now, but you can tell that even before that happened, there was something severely wrong with it. The entire right side of his face, including his entire nose, is like burned and twisted and almost like maybe acidic burns, you would say. His nose is completely gone, just the exposed like nasal passages like a skull. And his right eye is completely bloodshot and and it looks like the tear duct hasn't really been working for quite a long time. And that continues all the way down his neck and you'd assume all over his arm and maybe a lot of the right side of his body.
She's just going to put the mask back on.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. All right, are we gonna have a funeral?
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell kneel down onto Dwennan's not undead corpse and say that, oh, Dwenan, oh, you were the best of us. You were the only one who didn't want to shed any blood, and I didn't know at first if I liked that or if I didn't like that, but I respect your conviction towards what you wanted to do with your life, and I'm sorry that I couldn't be there for you to bring you back, but I swear you would be the last person that dies under my watch.
You were supposed to protect him.
I didn't hate him.
he was young.
All right, just for time's sake, we will skip to the burial proceedings. You all are in a small graveyard outside of Candlekeep, and everybody's paying their respects. Even the sages that you've never even seen before are dropping little flowers on his grave, and you get the feeling that this sort of this sort of feeling is just born out of it's now really setting in that you guys are adventurers of Candlekeep, and that even though none of these people knew Dwynnen, they're still paying respects at his funeral.
Buttercup is gonna tap Damien.
Yes.
When this is over, I have some things I would like to tell you. I fear I have not been honest with everyone, but I think I trust you right now, so I shall tell you when we have the time.
I was also going to request something of you. This death, my failure, my weakness, I need more. I need to speak to Vol.
You seek power.
I seek whatever I can get my hands on.
Good. You shall be useful.
Okay.
Before
Yep.
we cut this, I just like to preface that Valen checks out the jar of hands in his backpack and goes to one of the Candlekeep people and says, I'm gonna need all your books on necromancy.
Okay, they get to work. And unless anybody else wants to say something at the proceeding.
Yeah, after everyone is left, Vidic spends some time sitting next to Dwynnen's grave, and he does a little druid craft and sprouts up a little pitcher plant growing from the dirt above that he was buried under.
Or you could make some comfrey sprout up. Just saying.
Is that a flower?
It's not a flower, but it's a medicinal herb.
Yeah, he does some of that too.
Okay.
He knew that.
Okay, and that is where we will end for today at the funeral of a good friend.
Dang it. I kind of really like that character. Thank you guys. That was a nice funeral for me.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, Dwynnen
Captain.
could join us again 7 days from now once that ceremony is done.
We'll see.
Yeah. Basically, at a character death, it's kind of your point, where you can decide what to do with it. If like, when you make a new character, it can kind of be like, do you want it to be a crutch to pursue the path for resurrection, as in just
Right.
to play along until we reach that point, or would you rather think that if Dwynnen were to pass on, would he actually come back if he were to be resurrected?
I don't know. He may or may not. There's some backstory stuff that I have to consider. Give me a
You don't
couple.
have to, yeah, you don't have to decide right now, but you should make another character and start
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Alright, I have a couple ideas. Wow. That was the most I've ever been invested in a D&D character.
Yeah,
So we'll figure it
rough.
out.
First one's the roughest, dude.
Yeah.
First one's always the roughest. And the minute those shades showed up, and I realized you didn't have you had less than 10 strength, it's like, nah, that was fucked. That's like, fuck. Those things are murderers. Like, I've seen people almost die from those things. I had a wizard that like fucking was gonna eat it because of that. It's scary.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Hello.
But you could come back.
Yep.
Was there anything
No,
to...
okay, wait. I have to say, Valid, please don't do that.
There are a bunch of like undead options, by the way. Just thought you should know that. They got some cool UA shit for that now.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Vidic?
Oh,
I don't know.
I was asking, was
Oh,
there
Damien.
anything to the floating statue above the table?
Yeah, it was just another thing you could have crushed him with.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
I
what I
figured.
did think it too. Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
crushing the with that?
No.
Do
Bye.
what?
I'm gonna start thinking of new character
Alrighty,
concepts.
man.
All right, have a good one, dude.
See you around.
Alright.
Have a good one.
Oh boy.
What were you asking?
I just don't know if I can't remember when the book played through. Was the shade immediately released, or not the shade? The whatever, the main guy.
You get a feeling that the song playing all the way through is what summoned him. Yeah.
That was the only way to get rid of it, though, right?
Yeah.
Because destroying the book didn't work. Okay. So at least that wasn't the wrong choice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't know if like crushing the book, but we wouldn't have known to crush it if we didn't play the song.
Yeah, that
So,
would have been meta at that point. Like, it's
Yeah.
kind of like if someone did go to do that, it's like, oh, you already know, don't you?
no, that was cool.
Man, if we had rolled like one decent strength roll,
Yeah, fuck. It would have been over. God damn it. Yeah, that's the way the game goes, though. It's random.
True that.
Yeah.
mean,
Jesus just hates us today.
Yeah. Fuck.
yeah, it sucks that he died, but that whole thing was really cool.
Oh, super
Also,
cool.
would this mean I now have a 1,000 worth of diamond?
No, you have a
possession for the next time?
300.
Okay.
You have a 300 gold diamond that technically belongs to someone else.
Okay, then I'll just keep it as a secret tool we'd use for later.
Just so you know, the book as well has been chained up and put in the restricted section.
Okay.
Thank
Good.
God.
Holy shit, that thing's demonic.
Fuck that book.
Fuck that book.
So many
Uh,
books.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you
I
guys
really
have
shouldn't
not,
made a character who can't read.
true. If you guys haven't joined yet, there's my viewer Discord. I'm trying to get all my players and viewers in there.
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Do we
Yeah.
level up from this or no?
No.
Okay.
I feel a
Alright,
little
sounds good.
dirty.
Yeah.
Yep, you all
Yeah.
can think about,
Bad decisions.
Mortality.
yeah.
And that was like really bad because if I was smart and used like all my abilities like Stunning Strike on Buttercup, and then he was already in bear form, which is a bitch to take down, like that could have went south really quick.
Well,
Yeah,
also,
could've.
I literally just got like the invocation where I can cast mage armor at will, but I didn't do it before the fight. So I
I wanted to do Booming Blade much faster. I forgot about it. And I could have had people on lockdown, and I didn't even think to do it. Because I
I-
thought about Buttercup, and I was like,
I-
oh, fuck.
Just decided to take a healing spell off my prepared spells today.
Oh, shit.
no.
I had one like the entire time we've been playing. I took it off today, and then both of our healers died.
Yeah, shit.
Did
Alright.
you guys also notice that when the shade walked through the bonfire, he totally could have one-shot it with that bonfire if he'd have rolled better, and it wouldn't have killed him.
Oh no!
Yeah, so there was just a lot of different things
Yeah,
that
Could
went
I
wrong.
have one shot the thing with my spiritual weapon too? I just rolled better damage.
No, spiritual weapon wouldn't have done it, but bonfire would have. But both definitely would have.
How low was the guy before the bookshelf got dropped on him?
He just sits at 1 health until you drop something heavy on it.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I'll link it.
Damn.
Thank God, fucking Shibby Shibby got us.
Oh, fuck that guy.
There you
Alright,
go.
guys.
Good.
I'm gonna dip. Have a good one.
go. Alrighty, see ya.
Yeah, you guys didn't go out there.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Thank you all for watching. I'll put my Discord in the chat one more time. I play basically every day at 7 p.m. EST. You can see I upgraded the maps and everything, and people have tokens, and it's all cool now. Sunday, we play at 3 p.m., and that's Curse of Strahd. I highly suggest that one. But thank you all for watching. Until next time.